AD saw the collapse of the Han. China gave way into Kaowei, Eastwu and Shuhan. The Three Kingdoms period is portrayed in writing as the downfall of the Eastern Han with chaotic infighting. Romanticized in video games, operas and folk stories, in the Han's eyes it was the time bloodiest and goriest, and though the Three Kingdoms was how it was known, three emperors, not kings, were vying for the throne. The Wei conquered the Shu, it's all in the history. Then China was united by the Jin Dynasty, which goes to show if you lose your shoe on the way, just drink your gin, things will begin to improve day by day. Meanwhile, elsewhere, another dynasty began. In Persia, at the Battle of Hormozgan, Ardashir I found the Sassanid/Sasanian dynasty, whose territory was Iraqi/Iranian, whose borders stretched to Pakistan and the Mediterranean, Asia, Anatolia, and southern Arabia. Like the first Persian Empire of Cyrus the Great, the Sasanians tolerated the cultures and faiths of their subjects. They developed new government, which was centralized. They patronized public works and monuments. The Sassanids themselves were Zoroastrians, a faith which predates the Muslims and Christians, and thinking fire divine and burials uncultured, they lay their dead supine to be pecked at by vultures. All faiths about this time were gaining a face, for it made more sense to pray and vent to a person and replace a Chiro or a crucifix with a bearded man of power, and a pot-bellied Buddha eclipsed the lotus flower. Soon the Sasanians were totalitarian and rendered a prisoner the Emperor Valerian. The Roman Empire had become too big and unwieldy. Believe me, later on you'll read of Constantine, who assessed and addressed the empire's mess and stressed the importance of East and West. But meantime there was Gordian, who was famous for his knot, and Aurelian, the Golden One, who defeated the Goths, the Vandals and Juthungi, the Carpi and Sarmatians, for Rome was in the throes of revolts and invasions. These weren't the Goths in lowercase who wear black makeup on their face, or the Vandals who vandalize and test our patience, graffitiing malls, bus and train stations. Although it might surprise them to find and bear in mind that their unrefined kind aligns to a tribe, and besides even non-Romans or those of lowly status could enter in the emperor's shoes if they had a goal to make it. Diocletian becomes Caesar, a commander keen and brave, but starts his life the son of a Dalmatian slave. The empire's might was waning and redundant, and in decline. With that in mind, let's enter the 300s.